Hey, it's Jade Novah, and you're chilling with Gallo, the guy you know. No one else but you. He calls me on the zombie. Up all night like zombies. It touches.
What's up? It's Nick. Right now, you're good. What's up? It's Nick Gallo, the guy you know. I'm here with the beautiful and talented Jade Novah. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
You just killed it tonight. Chicago sold out. I mean, how has it been so far? 'Cause I know it's what, like halfway through.
Well, yeah, we're like maybe 6 shows. Yeah, we're halfway through. Yeah, and this is the third sold out show in a row. It's crazy, man. The Midwest, the East Coast have been showing so much love. Look, and we're indie as hell. So this is blowing my mind. Like, I'm beyond grateful. Thank you.
You know, the album came out in July, so it's almost a year, almost close about it. How does it feel to have a full body of work and knowing like the tour is selling out, and just because I'll put it like this, I found you first. I'm a big Rihanna fan, so I went to 7 anti-shows. That's when I found out about you, and I was like, I seen something, someone tagged you on Instagram on something. I was like, oh dang, she's dope. And then 4 years later, or no, 3 years later, like album and tour. So how has it been though, making the full body of work?
Okay, how is if I feel lighter? You know, I love supporting Ree. Like being a background singer, that's a part of my journey. And honestly, it's such a cool process because I started out doing large venues as a background singer, being spoiled with the tour buses and all that. And then last year I opened for Tiana Taylor. So it was like right in the middle. And then now I'm doing my thing, you know, headlining my tour, but it's on such a small scale. But I feel the most fulfilled in this space because it's mine and it's my ownership and it's my voice and it's my perspective. And I'm grateful for this journey. Every single part of it is all necessary to get to this point. So to have a body of work out, to be able to do this and connect with my fans directly, like, it's incredible.
Yeah, another thing I gotta say, I'm so happy you're doing it as an indie artist. You're doing the album, you're doing the merch, you're doing the VIP packages for fans. How has it been so far meeting the VIP holders and all your fans around the country so far?
It's amazing because I feel like I have been attracting the type of energy that I put out, and everyone that comes to the show is on the same wavelength. So it's like I'm connecting with so many like-minded individuals around the country, and yeah, man, it's incredible. I feel like it's a give and take, you know?
And another thing I want to talk about, time. Time's my favorite. That's like the journey I'm going on right now, trying to make it to LA. And like you were saying, age, I'm 30 now, I'm 31. So, you know, it's like, so how was it writing that? And what was the inspiration of that? Because I know, you know, it speaks volumes.
Yeah, I mean, it's honestly from personal experience. Like, you know, I'm in my 30s too. So, you know, you feel a pressure from society because everyone's so youth obsessed. We live in a youth obsessed culture. So they constantly project that ideal, especially on creatives. It's like, oh, well, you're 30 or you're 31. So, you know, you're not as attractive, you know, to listeners or the market because, you know, and all that is just in your mind. You know what I mean? Like we create that reality because who are we comparing ourselves to? Like who set that standard that we have to be a certain age in order to cut through? So I really wrote it as a mantra and a love letter to myself to remember that I create my own reality. Like, fuck time, like for real, you know what I mean? Because it's really subjective when you look at it that way. And I just did it as a reminder to myself and really to inspire other people to get out of that matrix of thinking that you have to be a certain age to pursue your dreams. Like, you know,
It's real.
it's real.
Like it's the stereotype. It's automatic. Like all the big industry hypes. Like if you aren't young, it's always, oh, you're done. And it's speaking that. I appreciate you, you know, creating that.
Thank you. And it's just, yeah, I don't know where that idea came from. And so many people talk themselves out of it so long, and then they look up and they feel like they've wasted their time because they keep hesitating because of other people's standards. And so, you know, our reality is all in here. So I say just do what you do, live your life, and fuck time. For real.
It's for real. When I want to talk about, you know, social media was huge for you. It really catapulted you. Who has been your favorite artists to not mimic, you just do them good, and you do them in a great light, which I love. You don't do them in like a nasty or
You mean the
the
impersonation?
impersonations. Yeah, you do everything in a great light. You don't do them in like, oh, like, it's something negative. You do it in a good showing, and you do greatness with them. So which one has been your favorite, and who's reached out to you to say they seen it?
Well, my favorite impersonation to do is Beyonce because I mean, like, I was 10 when she first came out. Like, I grew up listening to her. I'm a huge fan of hers. So, people seem to be the most excited about the Beyonce impersonation. As far as people who've reached out, like Erica Badu reached out when I did hers, Michelle Williams reached out. Quite a few people have. And I do know that Beyonce's seen the impersonation. I haven't talked to her personally, but people from her camp have said that she's seen it and that she loves it. Because, like you said, it's all in good fun. It's always respectful. Nothing. I would never do anything to disrespect her or her brand. So yeah.
And also, you signed with PETA, I know, and you're a vegan. So how has it been?
Well,
You, well, not signed. What you did a campaign with them.
Yeah.
So how has it been eating vegan on tour? Because I know it could be tricky at times.
Yeah, I mean, it's really not though. You would be surprised. Like even Chicago, there's so many options. Like there are literally vegan options for everything. If you just ask, pasta with marinara sauce is vegan. Even I found out today. I was at one of the rest stops when we were driving here, and Auntie Anne's. If you just ask them not to put it in butter, the pretzels are vegan. Yeah, I didn't look. See, you finding out. So you guys, there's no excuse. There really is vegan options everywhere. So it's really not that difficult. I mean, it's a lot harder than when I'm home and I can cook, but I'm very passionate about it. I would rather go hungry than to eat anything that's not vegan. So it's cool. I make it work. I plan ahead. And Yelp is my friend. You understand?
Yes.
Yelp.
Well, what do you have? I know it's like you were saying halfway through. So after the tour is done, what more would you like to do this year? Because it's still fresh. It's only March 3rd. It's early. So what else you want to do?
Well, I am currently hosting a morning show down in Atlanta, which is why I'm doing weekends only for the tour. So Monday through Friday, I'm on V103, which is the #1 hip hop and R&B station in Atlanta. And the morning show is called The Morning Culture. And so, yeah, I'm doing that. And honestly, I'm trying to position myself to have a variety show. I want to be like Oprah meets Beyonce. So I feel like between doing these shows and more acting and my music and then hosting on the radio show, all of those things are going to create that story for me to eventually be in that path of like a Nick Cannon, who I actually had the pleasure of interviewing on my morning show. Oh, you saw? Okay, I see you watching. But I had no idea he did morning radio for 4 years in New York. He had a morning show. I had no idea. Yeah, in the middle of his music career. And I was so inspired by that because a lot of people get discouraged and think like, okay, if you're a singer, you can only do this. If you're an actor, you can only do that. And I just want to do it all, like get back to the era of the Barbra Streisands and the Frank Sinatras and the Harry Belafonte's, where you do everything as an entertainer and not pigeonhole yourself to one thing and think that you can only fit in one box. Like I literally want to do everything. So my goal is variety show. Devin and I were working on the second album, and it's going to be a storytelling element to it. And then we're working on a musical as well that we have 2 producers on board for, a book writer, and that's going to be launching next year. We're going to do a residency with it. So it's a lot of cool things. I want to do everything.
I want to tell you one thing. I loved your episode with Tyrell. With the song associate. That was sick.
I am so proud of Tyrell because when I did that episode, I think when I first heard of him, he had like 10,000 subscribers and now he just reached 200,000. And that's just a testament to content being king and being true to yourself and just going and doing stuff, man. It's insane, boy, how you have grown, and it's so genuine, and he's such a good person, and I'm so grateful to have been a part of it early on and just watch him grow. It's really inspiring. Yeah, he's so dope.
Well, I want to do a little something different, so it's not the typical boring questions, because I know that gets stupid.
Y'all, I'm trying to hide it, but
We'll do some rapid fire. So we'll do okay. Book or movie?
I'm supposed to be faster than this, aren't I? Book.
Flying or driving?
Flying.
IG or Twitter?
IG.
Heels or flats?
Flats.
Brunette or blonde?
Blonde.
Long hair or short hair?
Short hair. Mm-hmm.
Name brand or discount?
Discount. Thrifter for sure.
All day. That's what I say. Calling or texting?
Texting. I'm a millennial. Don't you call me if it's something you can text me for, bruh.
How about classic or modern?
Classic. Yeah.
Sunrise or sunset?
Sunset.
Noise or silence?
Silence.
Uber or Lyft?
Uber.
NSYNC or Backstreet Boys?
Ooh, NSYNC. Yeah.
Fame or fortune?
Fortune. Faux show.
Amazon or eBay?
Amazon.
Last one, sing or songwriter?
Sing. Yeah.
Well, I want to wish you all the best of luck on everything. I'm so proud of you. Like just watching your journey, like literally from Instagram and being background to sold out tour across the country. I mean, congrats on the album. This should have been nominated for a Grammy. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, and it's coming up, right? Yes. When's it? And it's coming up March, end of the month.
30th on TV1. So I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, I want to wish you all the best of luck and thank you for taking the time. I know you got to be tired 3 straight days.
Good. I'm so good. I'm pumped off this energy. I'm good. Yeah.
It's Nick Gallo, the guy you know, here with Jade Novah. Dope.